Hey friends, it's Becky Spurbeck. It's been a few years since I've seen everyone and I miss you all so much. I want to start by saying thank you for putting on such a great conference every year. In addition to the conference itself, Christina, you do such a great job at hyping folks up and getting them really excited to tell or to pitch their talks. I know that your pep talks on LinkedIn and your emails really spoke directly to me and to my fear that I'm not enough of an expert. But like you said, there are other folks who could benefit from the insights I've learned, and I would love to share those. This year, I'd love to share what I've learned about content testing. So, my mission for testing started more than a year ago. A leader at the bank realized that we had a lot of different success messages or success pages, and then within those pages, we had a lot of different designs and different messages. But here's the kicker. Most of them followed our brand standards, so we couldn't look at them and say definitively, well, this one's the best, let's align to this moving forward. We needed a more tactical way of knowing what would actually perform the best. So we did what all corporations do when there's a problem. We formed a committee to solve this. So 4 of us content designers reviewed all of the success pages that we had, and we made a list of all the variations. We whittled it down to what we believed were the top 2. Those were the variations that best aligned with our brand standards and those that aligned with content kind of industry best practices. And then just for giggles, as a sort of litmus test, we added a 3rd variation. It was written in passive voice, and all of us writers hated it. But because this is a story about testing, I bet you can guess where this story is going. We ran 4 tests with a total of more than 200 participants. We ran variations on all 3 of the sentences we wanted to test, and we learned that users overwhelmingly preferred the version that was written in passive voice, the version that we hated. And the point here is not to use passive voice for your success messages. The point is that 4 content designers made recommendations based on our professional experience and our brand standards, and we were wrong. And here's the best part. If we hadn't tested our content recommendations, I think we still would have ended up with something that was good or good enough. I was confident in what we had written. It was grammatically sound, it used active voice, it was at a low reading level, and it would have accurately conveyed what our users needed to know, but it wouldn't have resonated as well as the version that we tested. And that's the beautiful thing about content testing. You always go in with a hypothesis, and as an experienced content designer, my hypotheses tend to be right a lot of the time. Like, I know that my content will outperform what legal writes. I know that our users don't typically know our product names. And I thought I knew that our users would prefer active voice for success messages. But without testing, you don't know any of that with absolute certainty. So in this talk, we'll review the benefits of testing content. We'll talk about the different types of content that it's good to test. And then finally, we'll share a sample of some of the tests we've run, as well as the hypotheses that we had going in and the outcomes that we learned. So that's it, folks. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to talking with you all soon. Thanks.